What's good, Black Star Podcast? This is your boy Jared, y'all. Today we're gonna be doing a different type of video today. Now, this video is gonna be aimed more towards my automotive content because I kind of want to switch it up a little bit, just just to bring in a new crowd of people. Now, today we're gonna be bringing an article from MSNBC. Well, hold up, it's gonna be coming from MSN.com. So basically, Microsoft News. Apparently, Cadillac could be planning to release a hypercar based upon the C8 Corvette's architecture. Now, let's read for a little minute here. Cadillac has been around for more than 120 years. Its history as a performance brand, however, is just a couple of decades old. The process of ramping up how has been slow, but GM's luxury division now builds one of the best sports sedans, races at the top of its racing in the top class at Le Mans, so LMDH actually, and has plans to go F1 in 2028. But it seems the company's ambitions don't stop there. According to a GM design executive, Cadillac wants to build a hypercar. Now, that little bit of information alone is something. Now, check it out. Cadillac had the CTS-V, the XLR-V, the CT5, CT6, CT4V, CT4V Blackwing, CT5 Blackwing, and a whole host of other Cadillac. Also, the crown jewel of them all is the second gen Cadillac CTS-V V wagon. If I could find one of those with a manual, that's all I'm saying. So yes, and if you guys don't remember, back in the early 2000s, there's a little game called Need for not Need for Speed. There's a game called Midnight Club, and specifically Midnight Club 3 Dub Edition. Now, for you guys that don't know what the hell I'm talking about, let's go to Google University. Okay. Midnight Club lost. Midnight Club 3 Dubbed Edition. Cadillac CN. So this car right here, but I can also pull it up because they actually have pictures of the concept vehicle. This is a Cadillac CN. So it was a quad. I believe it was a twin turbo or quad turbocharged V12 car that had, I think, over 600 to 700 horsepower. This thing is a monster, especially in Midnight Club game. Oh, this thing was monstrous. If they would have built this thing would have been a fucking rare gem, just like the Jaguar XLR8. I think not. Hold up. What's that Jag concept? Because that car, I swear to God, that car was a fucking amazing. What's that damn car? Fuck it. I'm getting off track. I'm supposed to be talking about Cadillac here. So, okay. So, see right here, seeing GM Global Design Chief Mike Seacombe, I don't want to fuck up his name, so excuse me. Recently told Australia's car sales that the car is a real possibility. Although he stopped just short of confirming an ambitious new Cadillac contender in a high-profile, low-production segment. He goes as far as suggesting that it might already be one in development, asking and answering his own question. Could Cadillac build a hypercar? Yes. Would we like to build one? Yes. Are we building one? That would be giving too much away. Let me tell y'all something. We've already got a $300,000 Cadillac EV coming out soon. You really don't think that these people at Cadillac is going to really just lead the hypercar segment away? Especially talking about racing at Le Mans, and they're already planning on going into Formula One in 2028. Do you realize how big that is? Cadillac was already a contender in Le Mans racing before, but this is something completely different. Let's go to Cadillac's LMD vehicle. Cadillac LMD. This thing is freaking mean, and this is based upon a new C8 Corvette's hybrid system, or hybrid drivetrain systems. Like, look at this thing. This thing is a monster. Now imagine if they incorporated the entire look of this LMD race car right here. Just imagine this on the road. Just imagine this. This thing is a monster. Like, listen, like, let me see if I can pull up the damn. Like, listen to this thing.
Good to disconnect. Go ahead, Sam.
Do you see how mean this thing sounds? I don't even think, like, listen, just listen, just. Now, for those of you who don't know, that this last track is Road Atlanta. This track is Road Atlanta, and I know exactly where this part of that track is. Racing Forza Motorsports, you kind of figure out the tracks quickly. This is that track, Road Atlanta. Now, the thing is this. Y'all we already know that the C8 Zora or the E-Ray, the E-Ray is already a high all-wheel drive hybrid variant of the C8 Corvette. We already know this. That car's powertrain was developed just like this car's powertrain right now. Although it's not using the 5.5 liter V8, it's using the 6.2 liter V8. Now, there already are whispers around the internet that Chevy is going to be coming out with the all-wheel drive hybrid twin turbocharged 5.5 liter V8 powered car soon. It might not be the ZL1, but it might be called the Zora. We don't know. It's all speculation right now. But we already know that the ZL1 is going to be, well, not the ZL1. Hold up. It's one of them. What's the new? What is it? Yeah, ZR1. The new ZR1. Excuse me. The new ZR1. Okay, so this ZR1 is going to be a twin turbocharged 5.5 liter V8. Okay? So this is what GM is doing. Yeah. Right here. 5.5 liter flat plane crank dual overhead cam V8. It is going to have two turbochargers attached to the side of the block. This thing's going to have over 900 horsepower. Just imagine driving these monsters on the freaking road. And if Cadillac does this, oh, you know it's going to be all-wheel drive. Shoot, the damn the LMPD car. Let's see. Let's read up on the specs on this. So this car right here, okay. Damn, that's a beautiful engine. I ain't even gonna cap. That's damn. That, you know, I have a thing for works of art of metal, but damn, that is one beautiful ass engine. Oh my Jesus. Okay, so it's a variant of the 5.5 liter, so it's a development phase. Okay, so 5.5 liter dual overhead cam, V8 hybrid, naturally aspirated, so it doesn't have any turbos on it, which we can clearly see. Series specific, which is for torque. Hybrid system, so it's rear wheel drive. Okay, series power up to 670. Dual 7-speed sequential transmission. Yeah, so this thing's a monster. And you saw how it was ripping around the fucking turns? Oh my Jesus. Imagine one of these cars coming out. So, if Cadillac did build a hypercar, it would be the first for GM in its long storied history. The company got closest when it showed off the Cadillac branded CN concept in 2002. A sharp-edged mid-engine exotic packaged with a V12. I thought it was a V12. I wasn't entirely sure. The car was meant to celebrate 100 years of the brand, but in spite of rumors and hopes, it never entered production. Instead, Cadillac began selling the XLR, a rebranded variant of the C6 Corvette, as its first dedicated performance car. I can only imagine if they would have built the CN, what would have happened? Would it have upset the entire automotive industry, or could it have been a dud like a lot of the other cars that came out? But if this would have came out, oh my God, imagine what we would have now. Okay, so he also suggested that the car may not necessarily be an electric car. If the car is tied to Cadillac's new life as a racing brand, shit, a hybrid based on or similar to the brand's current LMDH racer or future Formula One entries would make the most sense. That could be an upmarket take on the concept GM has already explored in the C8 generation Corvette E-Ray. Okay. While Cadillac does not build a sports car, supercar, or hypercar now, is finally re-entering the world of ultra luxury with the Celeste, the fuck is that? Celeste EV. I don't even know how to say that. I don't want to say it. I don't want to fuck it up. That car is a $400. That car is a $400. $340,000 plus bespoke creation meant to compete with Rolls-Royce and bring Cadillac back to the standard of the world branding that made the badge so famous. I'm gonna say this: if this $340,000 bespoke creation sells like hotcakes, like Rolls Royces, like Bentleys, like all of those high dollar cars, imagine them building a C8 generation based hypercar that can compete with Ferrari, Lamborghini, Bugatti, all of these different car companies. Although it's a Cadillac, don't get me wrong, I know it's a GM product, but still, just imagine that type of car, that type of spec, that type of performance capability, giving those car companies a run for their money, and it being a little bit cheaper to build. Just imagine that. But I don't know. Maybe I'm a little bit, optimistic about the entire situation. But anyways, guys, like, share, subscribe, channel, support the podcast at Spotify.com. Please comment down below if you want me to do more of these stories. Anyways, like, share, subscribe. I'll catch you guys on the flip side. Thank you guys for listening. Bye, guys.